if I ever pull the furnace in the damn conservatory, I'm making that thing rarer than a conservative who actually understands the economy. Okay, grab our money. Just check out here. Those do stay lit. Yes. They stay lit. Yes. We got 3 of those 4. Not entirely sure what that other one's going to need to make it happen, but it's encouraging. Let's see. Okay. Well, there's the hovel again, and we could tank it now that we have uh, a surplus of steps. How many squares are in a room? How do you mean? Oh, if it's 8 by 8, it might be a chessboard. Ah, that's a good question. I don't actually know. We'll check. I will say like some of them like they'll be on the ground or they'll be like in display cases. I know like the rook that's in the nook. It's always up in that little shelving on the wall. But that's not a bad shout. Okay, if we take the schoolhouse, do we dilute the draft pool with 8 classrooms, which will require a gem to get into? You know what? Now that we have our extra steps, we're gonna be brave. We're gonna try to big ball it. We're gonna see if we can do the hovel, and we'll be smart about our steps. Also, ooh, free sledgehammer. Hopefully, we find more than one chest on which to use the thing. Go, yay! Go smashy smash. Okay, so next question. Oh yeah, so taking there's no chess pieces here, obviously. What do we want to do? Keep pushing for the secret garden? I think yes. That if the game's gonna give us a secret garden, we should probably use it. Okay, don't love either of those, but well, hang on. This will give us a this will give us keys, which we do want. Do a quick check for other loot. They don't find very much. Okay, 12 minus 5, 7 minus 1, 6 times 2, 12. 20 minus 10, 10 times 2, 20, divided by 4, 5. 4. Hmm. Well, I guess yeah. The transitive probably doesn't matter. So 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 5, 40. Divided by 10, 4. Divided by 4, 1. And the key card's back. Okay, so we need to go digging for the security. Actually, you know what? Let's actually take that advice I said I was going to take. We'll build out the lower rungs first. Maybe, yeah. Well, they didn't throw like squares at me, but yeah, it was it was a bit of a wrestle. Do we just take the? Oh yeah, possible chesty. We'll take the den, and we'll get to the corner. So naturally, no chest. They're afraid of us. That's what it is. They are afraid of the Smashy Smash. Okay. Uh. Well, these are all not bad. We should probably take the storeroom, get a key, and aha, there we go. The chest just got moved to the storeroom. Smash. We got a bunch of gems when we don't need them. Actually, you know, this might be... Oh, no, okay. As a thing, yeah, this might be a run where we actually want that laundry room. Maybe we can launder our gems into something more useful. Commissary. Oh! We do still have our blessing going. Could do that. Parlor goes the other way. Chapel go both ways. But we can actually work around that. So we'll take that. We won't go in there just yet. Let's see if we can get something going here. Well... I actually don't hate that. Because it would let us get from side to side. And we can tank the steps. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, chapel's in there. So let's go this way. This will connect to the billiard room. Oh, security. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, security makes us go north. That's actually okay. You're back. Oh, welcome back, Oliver. Yeah, you just missed the demise of the previous run, and then the billiard room puzzle, making me work for it this time. Now, okay, so these are the rooms they're showing appear to be static. So whatever it is we're meant to see, yeah, so whatever's in there is really important. Okay, first things first, keycard system. And set security level to high because we have a keycard. And then we'll go ahead and set it to offline unlocked just in case. Okay, I have not, wait. 4 coins? Where would be, oh. Probably in the chapel. Sometimes money will actually appear there. Okay. Oh, yeah, staff services. Special orders. What we want? I think we want the not the sleeping mask, not the running shoes. I don't know if we ever seen the running shoes. Metal detector, magnifying glass? Something rare. No, let's go with the metal detector, because that raises our chances of getting both keys and coins. 1 to 2 days, totally fine. Okay, so yeah, now we want as many keycard doors as we can get. Not that we can do much about it. Okay, and we got the boiler room again. And again, I don't hate that. No, oh, is it still working? It is. Ha ha. Well, I think. Let's see. Is. Oh, okay. So we got to get this thing fired up first. So put that there. Crank that up to maximum. Punch it. So yeah, right now the power is going to the security room. Yeah, Zerg, I'm very happy not to have to do that again. So let me see. If I turn the switch this way, nope, power stays on, and now we can access that door. Awesome. Because what we want to do is see if we can get some of those rooms that require power. These are not some of those. Let's get the dark room out of the way. It also gives us access to the lower levels. Yeah, if you drafted the kitchen, we can get a free reroll. But let's try this. Okay, this takes steps. I'm actually okay with that. Okay, we got a shop. We got the locksmith. And we got a free reroll out of it. What does the look at all that? What's the locksmith smell? Melt keys. Duh. Oh, ooh. Special key, a lockpick kit. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna remember that. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't block us off. We got another shop. But with a door. And a key card. That's great. I like that. So now we have 2 rerolls. What are you selling? Oh, we're selling gems, which we don't need. Salt shaker. We've got a shovel, maybe, and a key. Okay. Okay. Hallway, not bad. Spare room, eh. The library is not helpful. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the hallway and let us go up and over. But then we're gonna double back and we're gonna go back to the boiler room. We're gonna work our way this way. Also, we should go through the chapel because apparently we're leaving money on the table. Perhaps literally. We are burning steps doing this, but... Yep. See if we can maybe grab some food along the way and we can counteract that. Okay. Dining room, maybe. Weight room, absolutely not. So we spend more steps or we just do the dining room? We should probably be careful with our steps. Okay, we have 5 gems, and at a time when we don't actually need them. Okay, nice straight shot up from the entrance hall. Oh, yo! Okay, library, whatever, bedroom, whatever. Drafting studio. Select a new plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Ooh, those steps are worth it. The weight room must have something to offer for a high price. No. No, it does not, Oliver. The red rooms are basically like your bad draws. Like the blue ones are kind of like resource rooms, yellow is shops, orange is passageways, green are like garden, greenery rooms. The red rooms are almost exclusively bad. At best, they're a dead end. At worst, they're actively detrimental. Like the weight room, they take half your steps. Okay. Oh, here we go. November, day 1. Okay, so confirmation, we started on the 7th of November. A very detailed paper model of a safe. I say again, seems suspicious. Oh, the Great Hall partitioning plan for Friday the 20th. So that'd be day 3. Oh, that was yesterday. So we might have missed something. What do we got? Oh, we got Drafting Strategy Volume 1. Okay, okay, you have violet prints are used for creating bedroom, orange for hallway. Yeah, bedrooms, violet, extra items likely, synergies, the sleeping masks, nursery and servant quarters. Green rooms, color green, go figure. We do need gems to get in there unless we get the terrace. Or we get the hovel, which we use steps rather than gems. Yeah, the more green rooms you're able to draft in your house, the more powerful they become. Yeah, so there are certain, there are some synergies, but they're like for individual rooms. Like If the dining room is serving like a wood-fired pizza, you get a bonus 10 steps if your house has a furnace. Okay, orange, hallways. Shops, gold, not surprisingly. Yeah, see here, negative space. They're very much that. So synergies, shelter, tomato soup, or skilled players. So maybe not me. Okay, prismatic room. Yeah, so in some rooms are multicolor. The aquarium. Okay. Where's the end? At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Okay. Now, let's get down to drafting. In the drafting unit, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. So we have the clock tower. Tomorrow, you will start with 1 key for every basically like delay whatever room you draft today. There's the solarium. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. I like it. Or we have the casino, games of chance. Back from trying to understand machine learning. Oh, I don't envy you there. But yeah, you're just in time. We found the drafting room for the first time. You start with 1 key. So basically, like the clock tower means you're guaranteeing yourself a key, well, at least 1 key tomorrow. The casino, games of chance. I feel like we'd be spending. Yeah, we'd be spending our money there. I don't know that I like that. Honestly, yeah, the solarium is a dead end, but it's got a pretty sweet effect. Okay, cost gem to get in there. Gem to get in there. 2 gems to get in there. Yeah, let's put the solarium in there. Yeah, we did see. We're allowed to look at that. A very detailed paper model. I think there might be something more to that. Call me suspicious. Okay. I'd really rather not do that. Are we going to go all the way around to the hallway? Want to save a key? Honestly, yes. Although, our steps are getting quite low. Corridor, secret passage, boudoir. Yeah, we could do some steps. Let's take the boudoir. A little bit more cash. We could go get something at the commissary, but what? Or we could also get the lock-picking kit. That's a long way back. Are we gonna? Yeah. In case we get the money laundering joint, we'll grab our gem. Oh, oh! I think this is it. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, the pantry would have food, but that's a dead end. Nursery, dead end. The office, also a dead end. Oh, no, no, okay, no, we do still have the chapel. Yeah, we do still have the chapel. So now it would get us down to 5 steps, though. Yeah, it would lock off this whole section. But if the game is going out of its way to point us to it, like leaving that note in the attic, I think we have to. So we'll take the office, and then we'll go down here, and then we'll take that chapel passageway, or the yeah, drafting studio, dining room, passageway, chapel. Yeah, there it is. That's the chair. Loot. Loot. Oh, oh. What is this? Floor plan upgrade is instantly determined to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Oh, baby. Oh, this is worth it already. Actually, hang on, let me see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we're good. No, it's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You wonder about the chair clue from the attic? The chess figure. Oh. Chess figure. Oh, hey, Vi. Thank you for the contribution to the Summer Series Challenge. I see Vi is going hard in Hollow Knight. Oh, there we go. A king? King or the queen? Actually, given it's an office, probably the king. Oh, we'll see. Just popping in, donate your points. You have appointments soon. Okay, well, I hope those go as smoothly as possible, and you can get on to more fun and entertaining stuff. Well, thanks a lot for dropping by, Vi. Always great to see you. Okay, let's upgrade those floor plans. Storeroom. Okay. You have a chance to permanently enhance one of one of 3 different ways. Okay. Okay, so we can get an extra key, an extra gem, or an extra 9 monies. Ooh, spicy. But, I think we've seen that. Yeah, we can buy, we have our allowance, so we have guaranteed money income every day. And we can buy keys with money. And there are rooms that give dedicated keys. Yeah, I think gems are still a premium. Yeah, because we're not always going to have the hovel. Let's take it. We'll take the extra gem. Yes, please. As long as we're here, let's... Oh! The office. This is where we can get the electronic mail. Run payroll. After this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room, including the service quarters and maid's chamber, currently, I mean, okay. Well, then, no, we don't have any of those. Spread gold. These are spread to... Yeah, go for it. Okay, and then we'll log into the network. Not that we're short on coins, but you know, every little bit helps. Especially if we come across a dang like the kitchen or even the pantry. Okay, we want electronic mail. Let's see. October 5th, something. October 8th, November 1st. Let's see. Okay, October 5th, fuse box repair. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 to purple. Okay. Is that the desired functionality? Let us know. So, the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Oh yeah, the re from Mac. Uh, dear Herbert, we just want to let you know that the changes you requested here will have been implemented. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. Ah, Mick. Uh, Responding to DC Power, Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test the correct sequence is, oh, off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Screenshot that. The correct sequence, but the correct sequence for what? Okay, so next time we get that, utility closet, we got we got some puzzling to do. And Babbage, sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on the definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electric typewriter. Okay, I think Ms. Babbage is not up on the latest technology, to say the least. Okay, so we used our upgrade disk. We got some very juicy info, re the utility closet. Oh, the antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken. Again. I don't think there's enough time to put another work in order to the work order before Silent Rise, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Ah, so there is a west lever. Hmm. That mom? Could be mom. Oh, we have a very prominently pulled out desk drawer here. What's this? Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's handwriting, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. Oh, got a switch. Ooh, another save. That might be the Baron and his missus. Okay. But let's let's think about this for just a second. Given what we know about the other safe rooms, uh, other than the shelter, I guess, the answer has been like the boudoir. The answer was in the photo. The drawing room, the answer was it was in the paintings, and then the clue was with the thing with the candelabra. So I think we could reasonably assume that the we can reasonably assume that the clue is somewhere in here. So what do we have? What is the paint the drawings were the clue. What do we have here more than anything else? Uh, Kind of looks to be the busts. What kind do we have? We got we have a mustache guy. We got a mutton chop guy. We got a wingtip guy. Mustache, wingtip, wingtip. That is none of the above. That's actually a lady. Uh, that's Great Uncle, and that's Wingtip Guy. Okay. Let's count Mustache Fella. I got one Mustache Fella. I got two Mustache Fella, and that's it. It's okay. I think we just have like the one mutton chop guy. Yeah, that one. And then wingtip guy. I got one, two, three, and then a big one. So maybe four. Um. Oh, is that? Oh no, that's a. I looks shiny. Ooh, gem. No, not a gem. Or even if it is a gem, apparently one we can't reach. See, mutton chop guy only shows up once. Mustache guy twice. And then, yeah, wingtip, three of the small busts plus that big one. And then there's this uh, lady looking person. Okay, the fact that this is singled out suggests it has something to do with it. So, March of the Count. I don't know. I mean, I feel reasonably confident that the busts have something to do with it. But beyond that, I'm not sure. Okay, what else are we doing here? Well, we only have 4 steps left. Yeah, at this rate, we wouldn't be able to make it back to, yeah, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, by the time we got back to the chapel, we're donezo. So we should probably, yeah, just make our stand here, and then watch our treasure trove of keys and gems go away. Yeah, because that's blocked off. Yeah, the closest opening is the chapel, but yeah, we YOLO'd it and we took the office. Although honestly, I'm not upset by that because we got the upgrade, got some juicy lore, and we got another safe. Hmm. Okay, how many busts total? If we include the big ones and the lady, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. But March of the Count. Hang on. Yeah, we've been dealing with royalty or even like nobility all this time, yeah? Are they all counts? Well, but well, yeah, she can't be. She'd be a countess. So, hmm. So we have, well, uncle's, yeah, uncle's a baron, not a count. So is one of so wingtip guy, mustache guy, or mutton chop guy, is one of them a count? Could be. Okay, so if we're using the same kind of logic we did with the drawing room, so whichever one shows up most is probably gonna be, excuse me, that's like our focus. So then if it's wingtip guy, March of the Count. Hmm. Okay. So even if we know who's the count, who we need to focus on, what's what's the March bit? Is it? Hang on, they would mean like the month of March, right? Flight, fall, passing, but they did use a date for the boudoir safe. You know what? Let's try it. So March '03 and wingtip. We got. Let's make sure. 1, 2. 3, 4. So it would be 0304 or 0403. Nope. 0403? No? Odd. Oh, wait, wait. Okay, in the drawing room, it was like with like, yeah? What if that doesn't count? What if that's not like with like? So we take that one off, and it would actually be 0303. Oh, shit. Let's see. We got, oh, that's either 8 or infinity. Can't tell. Well, let's see what's inside. Oh, thanks, folks. Yeah, that was as much guesswork as anything else. But I think I was trying to, trying to base it off, the kind of the same approach we took to the drawing room, and I guess it paid off. Okay. Dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police, and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again once we had given you back the envelopes, we felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you will not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Well, fat lot of good that did 'em. Let's first put your apprehensions aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the letters. Okay, so someone is extorting Uncle. You are already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So why write you at all? Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is intended to clarify some of those points, and hopefully will place our schemes in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize. Despite what you may believe you interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew, I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. Uh-huh. And yes, while we admit that our word choice might be questionable, enough so that it would be reasonable to accuse us of being intentionally misleading, we hope that you believe us when we tell you that that was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there is nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of those funds. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the content of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on the record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and in fact are entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that these letters pertain to, and you thought this letter couldn't get any more incriminating for us. I don't know who these people are, but they need to get to the damn point. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealings, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Forever anonymous. X. Okay. So, someone was extorting or blackmailing Granduncle, and he paid up. So, what would have led him to do so? Hmm. Also, ooh, check out 4 red letters. Yeah, we only got 4 steps left. Are we gonna? Is there anything we can do here? Probably not. Oh yeah, yeah. The boudoir only gives it a bonus the first time we come through it. All right, yeah. We'll just call it. But found another safe. We upgraded, and yeah, more juicy lore. And we have confirmation the boiler room will keep working for us. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got 3 new rooms. What were those? Well, the office, the drafting studio. Was the locksmith new? I guess. Yeah, that was day 14. We've been at this for 2 weeks, and we've been uncovering a whole bunch of stuff, but uh, haven't put much of a dent in actually getting to room 46. Oh, and the utility closet thing. Yeah, we got that too. We got some juicy details on that as well. Okay. Question: do we keep pushing for that secret garden? Maybe. Okay. The shelter. We could negate some of those red rooms. That'd be very nice. Trading post. We don't have anything to trade, at least not yet. Or we get a couple special items for the tool shed. That means the good stuff. I'm trying to decide between the shelter and the tool shed. Items good. Uh, like if you take the shelter, the game keeps throwing the weight room or the chapel at us. Do you have a? We've taken all of these before. We've taken the shed, the post, and the shelter. Um, yeah. So yeah, nothing new to crack open there. I guess. Yeah, yeah. We can work around the red rooms. Let's see what the tool shed gives us. Maybe it has 4 directions, so it's a free space. Maybe. Ooh, shell. Very nice. Shovel. Oh, and the lockpicks. Hey. Well, there's an idea. So if we get the security room again, we probably want to the dial the number of keycard doors down as much as we can, unless we get a keycard, of course. Okay, here we go. Let's start to the right this time. Oh yeah, we also get our upgraded, not the closet, the storage room. Okay, and today we do need keys, so we'll go ahead and take the den, or gems rather. We're we're never not in need of keys, and no sign of the chest, of course. Pantry or Nook. Well, yeah, Nook is that key we're after. Okay. Are we gonna pass it that frequently? Probably not. Or we can take the billiard room, get even more keys, or possibly a special key. Ooh, money. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we're back to squares. Um, okay, I'm trying to remember. Is it the square of 3 plus 1 or the square or like 3 plus 1 and then square that? Because the square of 3 plus, well, the square of 1 plus 3 would be 4. Square of 3 plus 1 would be 10. And then the square of 3 plus 1 would be 16. When it was 2 and 4, it was 6 squared. Ah, okay. Thank you, Oliver. Okay, so in that case, 3 plus 1, and so 4 square root of that is 16. Boom. Done. Okay, okay, 4 squared, 16, minus 1, 15, divided by 15, 1. Okay, now we're getting serious. Okay, 3 plus 2, 5, plus 1, 6, squared, 36, minus 20, 16. Right? Yeah. Okay, 3 plus 2 plus 1, that's 6. 6 squared, 36. 36 minus 20, 16. 16 times 2, 32. Divided by 2, 16. We got, ooh, silver key. Unlocking a door with silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay, so that could be the Grand Hall, which we would like. It could also be the weight room, which we would very much not like. Oh, we do still have our blessing. Yes. Okay, need to remember that. Boo. Meh. Okay, so this is just going to block off this whole side, We don't have any rerolls. God, what? Oh no, I took the tools. Yeah, as it was the shelter of the tool shed. We took the tool shed. That's why we have the shovel and the lockpick. Ah. Okay. Well, there's nothing. There's nothing we can draft there though. Okay. I'm gonna. No. I'm gonna throw that in there. We're just gonna get that out. I'm not even gonna go in there. Ooh, walk-in closet, 4 items. Cost a gem though. Well, that's a dead end. That would be our gem, but it would give us 4 items. Or we can take 2 guaranteed items with no gem and put all our hopes in not getting absolutely screwed here. I don't have any rerolls. Also, I don't know if we ever got the walk-in closet. Okay, our 2 gems, or our 2 items worth of gem. I'm gonna say, well, yeah, those items could just be coins or keys or other gems, or they could be like usables, consumables. You know what? New room. Let's try it. There you go. All right, so came out ahead in gems, got a key, and ooh, what's this? A genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Pay no attention to the fact the textures on the rabbit foot look a lot like whatever's in the coffee mugs. Okay, so we're all in on the left then. Yeah, I know, Oliver. It's not great. Uh, eh, eh. Yeah, let's maybe be a little jealous of our keys, or with our keys, or both. Hey, apple. Oh wow, rabbit's foot doing work. Okay, only one of the other boxes is false. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. Okay. Well, these both say the gems are in the false box. So they they can't, yeah, one can't be false and one can't be true because they're saying the same thing. You know, yeah, I think they do definitely make you stop and think. How well? Well, it depends. Okay, so this cannot be true because that is mutually contradictory with these two agreeing. So only one is false. So if this if this is wrong, then either both are false, but that can't be because there's always at least one true box. But there can be two true boxes and one false. So if this is telling a false statement, which means these both can be true. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. It's got to be this one. All right. At least they're not verbose like that one a couple runs ago. Okay, well, the game is insistent on giving me a closet for some fucking reason. No, no. We got to do the bedroom. I could really use a shop right now, folks. Let me get a couple bed rolls or re-rolls or both. Ooh, there's a new upgraded storeroom. But oh heck. Okay, I do want that, but it's gonna lock us in the corner. Okay, pantry it is. Eh? Oh, extra coin from the coin purse. Ah, right. This fucking. Although we do have 10 coins. And how often are we coming through here? Maybe not that often. Okay, I'll tolerate this. But I'm not happy about it. Boudoir goes the wrong way. Nursery dead end, and I spent a gem. The hallway is, well, it's wasting a turn, but at least this lets us keep going. You can imagine the length of that drawing room algorithm. Instead of 2K lines of code, you'd be impressed. Well, I haven't, like, in terms of it again, I know nothing of code, but so far, like, we've had no crashes, no real stutters. It's been performing admirably. My God. I'm rolling like I'm playing D&D here, and my dice hate me. Okay, let's take the observatory. Now we get 6 stars now. Do we get anything for 6? So we're moving away from doors with rooms with 4 doors being more common. No. Let's see, we got to get to 7 for the next buff. Oh! So you get a 4+2. Oh, that's lovely. So we get extra chests out front. And we got a bonus gem. Spicy. Oh, you're referring to your complexity has to strike the right balance of giving you options and locking you in. Okay, yeah. I'll I'll take your word for it. But yeah, it can't just be purely random. Otherwise, it would be, yeah, as you say, you would get even like as short as some runs can be, by virtue of RNG, they would be even shorter if it's like true randomness. Actually, you know what? I've been complaining about it. Let's actually draft a store. We'll get that reroll. Oh yeah, what's for dinner? Oh, wood-fired pizza. Yeah, so you get a bonus if you have a furnace in your house. Oh, here we go. Tomato soup, you get +5 steps for every red room in your house. So they're trying some synergy with the red rooms, and frankly, I don't like it. Ooh, okay. Dead end, dead end. Security would keep us going. Alternatively, we take the utility closet and absolutely destroy ourselves trying to do that that the light puzzle. Actually, you know what? We're already like pretty well hemmed in. Let's go for glory. Plus, we do still have the northward path from the chapel to go for as well. Okay, so you want gymnasium off, which apparently removes the negative effects. Dark room on, garage on. Not that we'll get it. We'll leave the keycard system on for now, just in case we get one. So these, excuse me, the VAC indicators, the valve anti-cheat. All right, give me just a second. I'm gonna pull up the screenshot of the of what we saw in the office. I'm gonna see if we can make that work. Okay, so yeah, we got one screenshot from the office, and there was another one that was like the first bit of that. So first thing we need to do is make everything green. Okay. And now we got to start turning them blue. So was it? I think you got a. Oh yeah, we go from green to blue. And then you click the button next to a blue button to make it red. Okay. And then we do, what is it? And then press this to make that purple. Yeah. And then we want all purple eventually. And then purple to blue. Oh right, we gotta make all them. Yeah, we gotta make these blue. Okay, so then we just do the same thing working down this way. So press green next to blue, and press the blue next to red. And we press that to make blue. Right? Yeah. So yeah, green next to red. Or no. Green next to blue, and then press blue next to red. There we go. Okay. And then purple to make blue. And then green next to blue. And blue next to red. And then press purple to turn blue. And then one more time. Green next to blue. Blue next to red. And then purple to blue. And then, okay. Right. Now, okay, so we got all blue but one. So we go from green, so off to blue. No, off to green to blue. Now, red? Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, and then now we start making everything purple, I believe. So we click the blue next to the red to make it purple. There we go. Okay. Then we make this red, and then click that to make it purple. Yes. 1, 2, purple. 1, 2, purple. 1, 2, purple. And green, red, purple. Okay. So there's all purple. But now, okay, what did the email said? Let me pull that screenshot up here real quick. Right. Okay. So it was okay, so here's the order. Excuse me. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Yeah. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. So off, blue, green, white. Right, they said so once everything is purple, the next one will be... There we go. Okay. So this one needs to be red. So that, and then this goes red. Make that purple. Then turn that back to red. Then this one needs to be green. So off blue, green, white, red, purple. So let me just turn this one off. Oh shit. Hi. What is this? I mean, it's a lever with a big power sign on it. Of course we're going to pull it. Why would we not? Excuse? The gemstone cavern has been permanently unlocked. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with 2 gems. Holy crap. Okay. You know, we got a bunch of steps and maybe not much to do with them. What do you say we run out and take a look at it? Because we could easily dash out, go to the entrance hall, see what just happened, and then maybe come back and try to go through the chapel. Because, Jiminy Christmas, we're just unlocking a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, thank you, sir. I am as taken aback as everyone else. I guess so. So in retrospect, taking that office was absolutely the right idea. Do I have a sledgehammer? I have a shovel. Okay, and then the thing that opened up was out here. Nope, not that. Oh. Oh, hi. Can I have all of them, please? Okay, apparently I cannot. I got a shovel. Oh, first, lore. Well, here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be happy about it, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. Reservoir, huh? It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Okay, so why are... Oh. Okay. We have an elevator now. I did not expect that. This game just has layers upon layers of a Wonkavator. Could be. I mean, heck, the chapel. Let's see what's going on down here. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can see you can see the The minecart tracks right through there. A very The Witness elevator. Oh dear. Okay, let's see what we're in for. Also, does this cost me a step? I know not the big, maybe the biggest concern right now, but you know. Ooh, oh wow! Look at all that! Look at all the stuff that's dug out down there into the cliffside. Wait, why would we have a window? Okay, no, the intrusive thoughts thankfully prevented from being carried out. Scripps and Rudford Mining Company, Excavation Department. Wait, date 1915. Sheesh. Oh, you gotta go, Oliver? Mom's you gotta make sure she's settled. Oh, no worries. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up here in a little bit, but barring any other shocking revelations. Anyway, 1950s. Let's go for an old timey. As our client, Thomas Sinclair, suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked with tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Hmm. Aw, no red lantern? Boo. Also, I do notice we have spent 1 step. Also, hello. Oh, damn it. We gotta pay attention to the chess pieces. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. Good to know. Kind of. Um. Wait, now. Okay. First off, there's only 1 color here, which is odd. Second, how. Okay, so if obviously the rooms change day to day, and the pieces change. Each room has a particular piece with them. So we would need to have, we would need, what's he, a pawn, knight, bishop, rook, king, and queen. It's like the 6 rooms, 1 with each of those pieces in them. And then we got to mark where they are on the board, or like on the little grid here. And then having done that, we got to run all the way back here and then put them in place, which accomplishes something? Okay, dead end there. But, ooh, more lore. Right? Oh, yes, Rook and the Nook. But like, where does the Nook go? Because I think wherever we put those pieces has to correspond with wherever it is that day. I think. I don't know. What we got? Performance copy. Do not remove from site Professor R. Willard. 1905. Realm and something. Sigils of the past and probably present. Okay. Something. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They've been found in every area and culture. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and unordered documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. Okay, each line, circle variation tells a story. Even the adorned borders have a special meaning. Okay, the sigil. So to understand a realm sigil, we must dismantle individual parts. So, the core, little pentagon there. The dividing lines or rays, we have 4. The moats, and then the border. So I think those must all count as moats. Okay, the little. So the center of each symbol is a unique shape, different for each realm. Important to be able to identify that distinguish the core. Okay, we have Orin, Fe, Con, and R. I think, what was it, Orinia or something like that? That was mentioned in some of the books. Yeah, so that, if we're going to make one, it's probably going to be that one. The rays, different number and style. Okay, not very helpful. Carriages, 4 rays, locomotion, ship routes. Well, I guess from 1905, I guess it would make sense they've been, both took a little bit of a beating. Wavy lines, heat, rain, storm, snow, wind. Moats. Okay, on each sigil, floating between the rays are small figures called moats. We got tribal, agricultural, martial, metropolitan, academic, industrial, spiritual, poetic. And the border. 8 different borders, each corresponding to a different color, or the banner and national colors of that specific realm. Well, okay. One of the letters to Sinclair talked about being buried under a red flag. So I think, yeah, so wherever we are, red is the color. Putting it all together, okay. Scratching out red banners, martial fog. So maybe not red, but okay, martial, the little mountainy looking things. Okay, apparently there's a fog set of rays, which we don't have. Okay. Well, so there's something about sigils, which we have yet to find. Might be locked behind there. And there's the chess thing, which we can't complete until we find 6 rooms with 1 with each piece. And I don't know that we've ever seen a queen. Like, pawns are all over the place. We've seen bishops and knights and rooks, as Zert has said, but we've only ever seen that king once in the office, and I don't know that we've ever seen the queen. Maybe we need the queen's bedchamber for that. Okay, and I do not have a sledgehammer, and we don't have the commissary. So let's use our remaining time. Oh, wait, can I lockpick these? I cannot. Okay. Well, in that case, you don't remember? Yeah, me neither. So we might need to go do the. I think they said like the ladies' bed chambers, which were yeah they can only be approached from the south, and I think only in the west wing. The ladies' bed chambers were here, and the master bedroom was here. Okay, let's go to the chapel and just see what we can see. Honestly, today is already a win. So, but if we can like build out more lore or whatever, be great. Uh, Not the garage. Don't need. Uh, Library. Actually, I'm gonna take the spare room. I want to leave options. Also, look, we got the rabbit's foot, silver key, lockpick, shovel, coin purse. I feel bad about leaving everything on the table. Okay, let's see if we can lockpick that. Really? Well, what's the point then? Okay. No. Boudoir could. I think the dining room might be the play. Okay, now let's work our way over. Oh, another reroll. No, we're not going to take that. Yeah, the library will lock us in. Actually, so will the commissary. Draft less common while drafting in the library. Okay. Um. All right. Let's just take the library. Oh, we can get another book. Oh yeah, we got the fixed stars. Okay, today is November 21st. So we've been at this for yeah, that's it, 2 weeks. I don't know how long we have. Okay, the fixed stars, stargazers, companion to constellations. Wait, that's just what's in the observant. Oh gosh, dang it. Gosh, diggity dang it. Also, I see you there, chest. Okay, oh. Well, the boiler room's not going to do much for us now. Conference room, we'd have to go. No, we don't even have the office this time. Or there's a servants' quarters, keys for every bedroom. Uh, well, one, we've never found the servants' quarters. And two, we do have a bedroom, so that would be a free key. It would cost us a gem, though. Yeah, sure. New room. New room hype, yeah? Oh, and we got an extra. Solid. Let's see. Master bedroom. Oh, yeah, see her ladyship's chamber, which we've not found. That's probably where the queen piece is. Okay, guest bedroom, nursery, bunk room, boudoir. Okay. Oh. Wait, a green memo? I've never seen that. There are 12 major keys. Okay. Hardly. I know we spoke often of this day, and I don't think there's anything I can say of the past 40 years that I haven't already attempted to tell you in numerous times in the past. Half-stated gratitude always interrupted with tactful and polite repudiations from you. I had always known this final letter could give me the perfect opportunity to finally express myself uninterrupted by you and unfettered by social graces, but I don't feel the inclination to say aloud what has always been unsaid between us. This is from Uncle Herbie. With my passing, I release you from your post and service to the Sinclair family and implore you to live the remainder of your years on your own terms, as scary and unfamiliar of a concept as that may be to you. Besides, I think a more junior valet would be better suited to meet the needs of young Master Simon. To that end, if you wish, you may stay on long enough to oversee the training and establishment of your successor in their post. But as soon as he or she has led the lay of the land, my instructions for you to quit must be satisfied. Ignoring what I imagine your objections might be after reading this, I have decided to leave the lake house in Trinsdale to you and your family. My lawyers have all the details of the gift and will be contacting you shortly about the particulars. For the past 4 decades, you have served willingly as the subject and victim to my many whims, games, riddles, and so rest assured, unlike my nephew, you will not be put to yet another challenge to prove yourself worthy in this matter. The house is yours without strings or stipulations. I had for a time gleefully entertained the notion of employing Anne as the house manager of your new residence, but I knew the humor of such a prank would be entirely lost on you, to say nothing of her. Until we meet again, my friend. Herbert. Okay, so great uncle, maybe not the maybe a little bit more depth to him than maybe we give him credit for. Okay, so back to the dining room, and remember we do have a reroll if we need it. Hey, pick that bad boy. Okay, the boudoir will make us turn. The dark room, well, is what it is. Or the drawing room could keep us going and give us multiple exits. Honestly, I'm okay with that. We're only going to have one gem, though. No, okay, no, we'll do it. We'll save our reroll. Oh, right. We actually, that's not in spending a gem, not an issue, because we can get a freebie right here with what we sussed out earlier. There we go. Mm. These lockpicks are, what is it the young people say? Mid? Oh, wait, don't I have, what's that? The silver key. Unlike it will lead to a room with many doors. Ooh. Well, do we want to use that way, or do you want? Because we could go, yeah, east or north. We do that there. They could go north or east. Okay. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Let's use a regular key for this, and then if we need to, we'll use a silver key in the next room over. Oh. No. Boo. I don't hate that. But they don't want to use all of our... Okay, we'll take the free reroll. Boo. 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 But, okay, no, we'll take the new and improved storeroom. We'll get keys and gems. And then we'll go all in on the northward. Yeah, not exactly subtle with the placement there. Okay. Okay, are we going to use the special or are we going to use a regular? Maybe use a regular and then see if we can get a, we can go over and then get a nice big sweep there. Okay, so we'll use a regular key that we got from the storage room. Okay, oh, commissary, good. Another reroll. We will definitely take that. We're going to get value out of our blessing. Also, let's see what's for sale. Let's see, a gem, possibly useful. Salt shaker, no. Sledgehammer, useful, but we'd have to go a long way back to make it work. Well, remember, okay, we're a gem for 3 coins, though. We like that. Boudoir, maybe. Oh, here we go, Rumpus Room. Oh, we can get another session with Alzara. I like it. And then because we're gonna get 8 coins in there, so we just pop back and buy ourselves another gem. Just preemptively. Oh, you can buy multiple. Oh, I like. Okay, have we ever seen anything that costs more than 3 gems? No. Okay. So 3 should be okay for now. Let's get our prophecy before we go any further. Oh. Oh, wait. Check my notes. I'm blowing past these, but I'm not checking the numbers. Okay, we haven't been up in this part of the map for a while. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to burn a step here. We don't have this one. What do we have? Ah, spine, pine. Haha. Okay, that is an S. Okay, so yeah, for the letter puzzle, we have everything but the top 2 rows. Something, something. Small gates, 8 dates, crack, 8 safes. All right, Elzara, hit me. What do you got? Because last time they pretty well laid out the envelopes and the
As it was foretold,
drawing puzzle.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Nah, man, I want you to tap dance.
Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway.
Coming from the nursery.
Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar.
Well, that's not creepy.
A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid.
What?
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
That looked like a
Until
Grim
the
Reaper
dawn
statue.
of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Well, didn't look like a lot of help in puzzles, but they definitely established that we're being watched. And not just by us here on twitch.tv/trooperberry. Yeah, Andrea, things are. It's just, there's a lot more to this game than a lot of people might think. Okay, no to the. Oh, oh, no. Well, boudoir to keep us going. That's a dead end. Oh, we've never seen the study. You kind of love it, but you detest the puzzle where one thing is lying. Oh, the parlor puzzle. Yeah, that's actually completely optional. You can skip that. Like you can just go through the room, but you do get gems if you do it correctly. Yeah, you don't have to do that to progress. Seems like a lot of that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the resources they give you is helpful, but it is not mandatory. Same with the billiards room puzzle. You can skip that shit. Oh yeah, yeah. Gems, very helpful. But I think there are other sources of the good stuff. So you don't have to melt your brain over the logic puzzles if you don't want to. Okay, here's my thinking. The boudoir would be the choice if we just want to keep pushing this. But to what end? So while drafting, you may spend gems to redraw. Okay, the study. Well, the study would be a dead end, but we've never been there. Also, it's almost 1:30 in the morning, and I got to go to the office tomorrow. So I think we might, yeah, let's explore the study. I know we're leaving rerolls on the table, but I don't. If you, yeah, we're pretty well toast anyway. We're down to 20 steps. Yeah, let's just do it. New room hype. Oh, okay. Well, if Alzara didn't give the game away last time, 44 letters, yeah, face and ace. They can give you examples: glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sack. Oh, look, another chessboard. Oh, more globes we can spin. Not that they do anything. Yeah, see, paint, pint. Oh, we got a key card. That's useless. Uh, okay, yeah, just absolutely making it clear. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission the new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need to produce sets of two, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Oh, and there's a safe. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Okay, so again, if we're using the same logic, the clue for this safe is somewhere in this room. Also, oh, oh, queen! We found a queen. The study has a black queen. Wait, oh, we don't have the office, right? No, we don't. We could have drafted it. Because do we actually have all the things we need? Because yeah, the chapel has the bishop. The nook has the rook. Oh, the rumpus room has a bishop too. The observatory has a knight. There's bound to be pawns somewhere. Yeah, we're just short the office. Oh, heck. But even if we did, would we have the steps to get back out there? I don't know that we would. Okay. So there's a queen standing on D8. Is that it? Nothing there. Nothing there. Anything else we can click on? There's not a lot of help there. Nope, I do. If there is, I am clearly missing it. Okay, so I guess given the location, we can kind of surmise that 8 is in there somewhere. But then what? Well, okay. Well, D is the fourth letter of the alphabet. 0804 or 0408. Try it. Let's see. Uh, okay. No. Oh, wait. How do the chess coordinates go? They go letter number. So it would be 0408. No. Other way around. 08. Oh, 04? No. Hmm. 44 letters in the message for. Oh. Oh, right, because the antechamber's there. F F? No, no. The F is for face and ace. Also, yeah, we can't. Yes, yeah, because there's only 5 across. This is 8 across. Hmm. What else? What else do we have? Because there's no other dates or times in the room, as far as I can tell. Yeah, neither of those notes were dated. Huh. Okay. Okay. Um. All right. Hear me out. Uh. Bother. Stacks of books. You think, Zert? Maybe. Okay. Well, okay. This is admittedly a shot in the dark. I'm looking for patterns where there might not be any. But let's think. The code for the office safe referenced uh, March, yeah, and then the one for the boudoir referenced Christmas. What is that? Oh, hey, God, Sky, welcome in, Maddie. Good to see you, Shedman. Hello. You you have caught me in the midst of trying to brain and uh, not doing a very good job of it, if I'm honest. Hey, Real Uncle Craig, good to see you as well. Welcome in, folks. Also, let me give a proper welcome here. Thank you so much for the raid. How'd your stream go? What sort of shenanigans did you get up to? Let me give you a good and proper welcome. Also, always good to see you, Maddie, as well.
I think Linus just wants everybody to think it's just, it's you know,
Oh,
you know
playing
what it is. It's a
Adamfall.
chocolate starfish. I think that's what Linus is getting at,
Some
right?
of the
Linus,
some of the
if
new
your
hotness.
butthole looks like that, go and see a doctor.
All right. Oh, let me give Maddie a shout out too while I'm here. Yeah, we're doing all right. We are we're not getting close to the goal, but we're making a lot of good progress in everything else.
Hey, Gasmy! Oh
no! What happened?
I forgot about gravity.
Okay, you got a raid and run? No worries. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for the raid and trusting me with your community. And yeah, please do any post-stream streamer care you got to do. Hydrate, medicate, snackinate, or go to workinate. But thanks so much. And for folks who came in with the raid, and folks who are already here, please do go, follow Chronic Sky, part of our Long Dark community. And if you came with a raid and you don't know me, hi, I'm Trooper Barry. Call myself a long dark slash variety streamer. Currently, this game, Blueprints, absolutely has its hooks in me to the point where I'm thinking about it when I'm going about my day, going to work. So, yeah, it is a puzzle slash exploration slash roguelike slash adventure kind of game. It's doesn't mesh well with genres. Basically, we're a 14-year-old kid, Simon. Our great uncle has left us his 45-room palatial estate, but we can only inherit it if we find the long rumored but never found room 46. And I think might be hiding back there. So that's what we're trying to get. Unfortunately, we kind of ended up in dead ends because like, what you do is you draw from you draw rooms every time you progress, and then some of them are useful, some of them are not. Some of them are just where you go to the loo. But there is like layers upon layers upon layers of puzzles in this thing. Like they're kind of giving away the game here, but like every like there's a whole thing that spells out a whole different puzzle, but you got to find one letter in each room. It's a lot. It hurts my brain, and I love it. So right now, we're trying to figure out how to get into this safe here. And as best I can tell, the only hint is this. Not a lot to go on, as you can see. But yet, Zert and I were talking this over, I think, when you good folks arrived. So some of the, yeah, at least two of the other safe combinations have involved months of the year. Like the one in the office did, and the one in the boudoir did. The one in the drawing room was all about drawings, not surprisingly. And I guess technically speaking, the one in the shelter did as well. It was just a date that we picked. Wait, wait! Holy crap! No, uh, okay. I was just talking about the letters. We've got most of them. Yeah. So that there says small gates. No, here. So starting here, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. They're all about dates. Son of a biscuit. Okay. 64 squares. Yeah. Although we can't fully. Yeah, like there's 64 there. There's only four. Well, there's 44 letters. 45 total. That's the antechamber right there. Apparently, there's no letter for that. Yeah, that's an 8 by 8. That's a 4 by. Dang it, 4 by. No, sorry. 5 by 9. There we go. Okay, hear me out. So let's take the 8, that the rank that's on. So D. The only thing I can think of. So like what's a date involving D? Not that kind of D. That's a different kind of date. But what date starts with D? What about December? So it'd be like 8/12 or 12/8. Oh yes, Andrea demolished. Unfortunately, this is a well yeah, we're in a fictional country kind of setting, but it is it's an English speaking setting, so the français would I don't think would avail us. Did I say right? Yeah, Maddie, that's what I'm thinking. Let's try it. And we have seen that they do the American date numbers or the international date numbers. They both work. So like we tried the one with Christmas, 12/25 and 25/12. They both worked. So let's yeah. So let's do 0812. Oh, shiny. But more importantly, we got another red letter. These are the juicy gets. Okay, uh, so this red letter is number 2. So we've been told there are 8, but we'll only ever find 7 because one got sent somewhere. We're up to 5. December 8th. There we go. M. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up, and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that the several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their purse. Yeah, so allegedly, our mom, who has disappeared, was part of a daring jewel heist from the National Museum. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's quote unquote flexible floor plan for a trial run. Assuming the red print we have secured to the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Until we meet on the shore of White Sands. Caleb. Okay, so mom's a children's author. She might be a bit of a revolutionary too. I love it. Oh, closings are security locked. Would you like to add this? Yes. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but yes. Holy cow. Man, we have made so much progress today. We unlocked the Gemstone Cavern. We got what? 2 new red letters from the study, from the office. We've unlocked new stuff. We've unearthed a bunch of lore. Man, we, we yeah, I mean we still not only have we not got into the antechamber, I don't know that we've ever got to like this top rank. But man, everything else we've been doing awesome. Okay, but it is now 20 till 2 in the morning, and I got to go to the office in a few hours. So I think we're gonna call it a day and a stream. But man, what a way to go out! Yeah, we're leaving resources behind, but the lore. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so this is our 15th day. We've been doing it for about 2 weeks. Now the intro sequence said we need to, yeah, we have to figure out where room 46 is in a timely manner, but they don't say what that is. So I don't know if we're on the clock or not. Thank you, Shadman. Yeah, this is, as I say, it's frustrating in parts. It's very taxing on one's brain, especially at this hour. But I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Yeah, as I say, we are going to leave it there. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Big thanks to Ruak for the bits for the Gigantified emote, and thank you to Crowd of Sky for the raid. Appreciate you folks hanging out. Ruak, Zert, Oliver, thank you. Shedman, Maddie, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Real Uncle Craig as well, and Andrea, of course. Okay, so yeah, okay, I guess Goofy, who's probably off at class by now. Yeah, so plan for this coming week. I'll tell you that, honestly, more of this until we beat it, and we're going to be doing episode 4 of story mode, so prepare for that. So, but before I send you off, let me find someone to raid, and we can pass the love on to someone else. Let's see. We got some Baldur's Gate. Sicko's playing Spirit of the North. I'm not familiar with that. See, Kimmy's still on. Nifo's on. Oh, here we go. Okay. So if any of you are interested in, yeah, if you want to see more about blueprints, I'm gonna go raid someone else who's playing it. If the game looks interesting to you, I strongly recommend you check it out. Yeah, we're gonna go raid back into Dan's stream. Um, be warned about spoilers if you care about those. Otherwise, if you don't, I appreciate you sticking around for the raid, showing Dan some love. And yeah, be back normal service on Friday. More blueprints, more TLD. So thanks again for being here. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.